Let's try this again. See if we can make it work. I, uh, I walked a mile, thought I was recording, and I got nothing. Okay, today is August 31st, 2018. On this day, 70 years ago, I was born in Tampa, Florida. My father was career Air Force, so we traveled half the world and came back. Now I'm here in Southwest Florida, living on the outskirts of the Everglades. Kind of nice, huh? Yeah, we've been getting some rain lately. It's a good thing. We need it. Because I know some people don't like the term, but we call them snowbirds. They come down in the wintertime and they stay for a while and then they go back again. It's all good. But, yeah. So, today's my birthday. I'm 70 years old. Yeah, it's been a long run, you know? I hope the sun doesn't become a problem because it was a lot lower when I made my first walk. Now, it's a lot higher. High enough to be a problem. But anyway, okay. Why am I here and why am I doing this? Well, I decided I was going to live again. See, most people my age, they sit down and they just piddle-ass around. Putts, putts. They just, slow down. I did that. I did that for a number of years. And it sucks. There is a whole world out here. And I want to be a part of it again. Yes, I'm still working. Maybe with a little bit of luck, I'll even get this thing uploaded. So, yeah, why am I doing this? Because I want to live. I want to experience life while I still have life in me. I may have slowed down a lot because, shit happens. It sucks getting old. Yeah, it sucks getting old and being sick and everything else. I guess I should clarify a few points. I hope that sun isn't too bright on y'all. Well, hello, Cleo. You decided to join me this time, huh? Okay. Over the course of the last, 6 years, I've dealt with 2 cancers. Skin cancer that took half of my nose. It's been reconstructed. And breast cancer. I got lucky. As it turned out, I only needed to have a lumpectomy instead of a mastectomy. So yeah, the gods were kind. And then last year, I had a mini stroke. I'm doing good. I really am. That's Cleo. Cleo, what are you doing? Smell something different? Okay, so, yeah. So because of all that, you won't be seeing my face for a while because I'm okay with my nose. It's good, but we took a serious, aggressive approach to dealing with my breast cancer because I was almost into stage 3. They couldn't decide whether it was stage 2 or stage 3 when they finally confirmed it. But yeah, it kind of, the chemo wasn't bad, you know. After my first chemo treatment, I pulled my hair up into a ponytail and leaned over the bathtub with a pair of clippers and shaved my head. And my whole attitude was, fuck this noise. I'm not gonna do it in bits and pieces. I'm all in or I'm all out. So I shaved my head. So yeah, it's okay. I hate chemo curl. God, that's a bitch. But like I said, the chemo wasn't bad. It was the radiation. 5 times a week for a month. And yeah, if any of you ever read up on the side effects of radiation, it can be a problem. So for the time being, until I can get some things taken care of, you won't be seeing my face. All right, we're still working here. I did this just after the crack of dawn, and I walked a good half mile. Got home, went to upload it. I had 2 seconds. So yeah, I'll get it together. Anyway, why am I here? Because I want to get back amongst the living again. Over the course of the past year, I've spent a lot of time on YouTube, learned a lot of things, subscribed to a lot of people's channels, unsubscribed to a lot of people's channels. And, but some of them I'm still with. Because we share, or we have a commonality. And that is the love of being on 2 wheels. The first one, or the first channel I subscribed to was Adam Sandoval. So here's a shout out to Adam. And now he's kind of slowed down a little bit. He's got himself a RV camping site. And he's making a change in his life. And then there's Black Dragon and Big Cell in Atlanta. Black Dragon is a member of Black Sabbath. And Big Cell, he's independent. Then over on the other side of the pond, we have Dipper. Dipper in the Wind, Dipper 39. Dipper's making some changes in his life too. I just recently learned that he had cancer. And yeah, you know, that can knock you on your ass. And you have to make changes in your life if you want to keep going. So Dipper's going to make some changes in his life. And I'm all excited for him. Okay, who do we have after that? Oh, yes. Hollywood. James. I'm not even going to try it. Insane Throttle. Yeah. I lived in Chicago for 7 years. So, yeah. I can relate to a lot of his bullshit. Oh, there's a few women, very few, that I follow too. I don't see them too much on, they don't put out the videos like the guys do. One lady is in the UK. I can't remember her name, but she's an absolute doll. And if it's to be believed, she's a good wrench. Gotta respect anybody who can wrench on their own bike. Then there's this lady who's traveling the world on the back of a bike. Last episode of her, she was somewhere in southern Turkey. Brave woman. There's a couple of them. There's other ones out there. I just haven't connected with them. They aren't that large. But that's okay. They're out there. They're doing it. And that's what matters. Am I doing this right? Okay. So anyway, yeah. I have decided that for my birthday, I want a GoPro Hero. And I'll get one. But in the meantime, I got things I got to do. I got a mess to clean up. Last year was a royal bitch. But, I dealt with it. I had to, well, I always knew the truth. It's just that I wouldn't act on it out of love, compassion, motherly guilt, you know? And you can't go on like that because it serves no positive purpose. It doesn't do you any good. It doesn't do the family any good. So I had to lend a new definition to tough love. Since then, I have been cleaning up a mess, admitting a lot of shit to myself, and just continuing to plug away. Cleo, let's go home, honey. Come on. Okay, well, you'll be following me soon enough. So now we'll go back. Yeah, anyway, so yeah. My lawyer is paid off, or at least he will be in a few days. And then I begin the task of rebuilding in many, many ways. I am rebuilding myself, rebuilding my property, and rebuilding my bike. We've been down for too long and for no good reason. So, nickel and dime, but that's okay. At least I can nickel and dime, you know? Yes, I'm coming. Cleo was a rescue. She was advertised in Craigslist. And my daughter called me up and said, let's go. So we drove like an easy 50 miles. And the lady said that the dog belonged to her son and he couldn't keep her anymore. I'm thinking he got busted and ended up in jail. And they had a small lap dog of some sort. And let's face it, Dobermans, their responsibility, a big responsibility. So having bred them back in the 80s, I knew what I would be getting myself into. And when I looked at her, I just fell in love. She needed rescuing. And the lady was hesitant at first because there was some guy, let's just say up the road from me by about 20 miles. And that was an area that's well known for dog fighting. And she said that he was going to come and get her. And I never sold myself to someone like I did that lady in order to get Cleo. Well, as you can see, I got her. Now Cleo's going on 9 years old. They would have been deeply disappointed using her for breeding because she's an American Doberman and the aggression has been bred out of them. She looks fierce. She's got a good bark and she will run you down. But she doesn't go for the throat like my previous did. And, you know, nothing's the same as it used to be. Everything's been watered down. So, Cleo's got a good home, a lot of love and attention, spoiled rotten. And she serves her purpose. She's a good intimidation tactic. Anyway, yeah. So this dirt road, there's only one way in and one way out. So if you don't have any business being here, you got no business being here. And we do get looky-sees, usually on the weekend, people on their ATVs, because this is a square mile of what they call Florida farms. You know, it's divided up into 5-acre tracts. You can own as many acres as you want, but you cannot own less than 5 acres. We're zoned agricultural, and we have a lot of home businesses here. Yeah, this is a nice area. It's got its stories. I'll probably share them with you eventually. But right now, I've walked this mile. There's a half mile out and half mile back. I walked this mile twice now. So yeah, I got my exercise this morning. But according to this, I'm still recording. I'll get it together. That's the radio tower. Best lightning rod this end of the county. Excuse me. Used to be loaded with dishes and everything because a lot of people rented off of there. Now they have satellites. But whenever there's some kind of a emergency, we get a patrol car and they park outside the gate and just plop down. Well, here's an interesting little bit of history. From that fence there, all the way here to that corner, it was a 20-acre tract. And some guy was in a poker game and he put up 5 acres to ante up. And he lost. Well, there's 15 acres now. And by way of time and chance, I got this 5 acres. Didn't come easy. Blood, sweat, and tears, and 23 years. But yeah. You see my tree, what's left of it. It came down during Irma. I'm trying to figure out some way to get a chainsaw mill or an Alaskan mill because the trunk of that tree was 38 inches. I would like to get some nice slabs off of it because I want to redo my kitchen and I want to redo it all in wood. So I would like to have the countertops made from that oak tree slabbed. These are clerodendron. They'll get big. We've seen them up to 8 foot. And they put out a really pretty flower. And they also spread. That's why they're planted so far apart. And these are powder puffs. Or puff balls, I should say. Okay. I got this one and that one are pink, and that one is white. And that's what we call a mirror leaf. Anyway, yeah. I guess on my next walk, I'll take us down that way. Yeah, we have to cordon off all our ornamentals because the deer make quick work of it. Unless it's something they don't like. They don't like the clerodendrons, so we're hedging with that. And this baby here, let me see if I can get it in a better frame. Okay, this is a laurel oak. And about 18 years ago, I was pulling weeds out of a customer's flower bed, and I pulled out this little seedling, took it home, potted it up, and this is what I have to show for it. One of my prides. Yeah, still got a lot of work to do here, but I'll get it done because I need to keep moving. Okay, people, happy birthday to me. Catch you on the flip-flop.